Are you launching a new product on Amazon and not sure which keywords to target in your PPC campaigns? Or maybe your listing is live but not converting well. So in this video, I'll walk you through step by step that how you can use Helium 10 Cerebro tool to do smart and data driven keyword research for your listing, and how you can rank higher, run better ads, and drive more sales. My name is Tahir Mahmood and I'm an account executive at Upscale Valley, a full service Amazon agency. And in this video, we're gonna talk about that how to leverage Helium 10 Cerebro tool and how to fetch the keywords that really matter for your product, and like which keywords you can target in PPC campaigns, and how you can put up those keywords in your listing content to better your SEO as well. So what is Cerebro and why use it? Helium 10 Cerebro is a reverse async lookup tool. That means you can enter competitors product async and Cerebro will show you all the relevant keywords they are ranking for, both organically and through ads. This gives you real insight into what's actually working in your niche. No guessing, no assumptions, just proven keyword data that you can use to build or optimize your listings and target in PPC campaigns as well. So how you can use Helium 10 Cerebro tool to perform a thorough keyword research for your product? Let me just quickly jump on my screen and show you step by step that how you can perform a keyword research using Cerebro and how you can refine your master keyword list. So here it is. I'm on Amazon.com, or you can go to any of the marketplace you are researching in and you have to search for your main keyword here on Amazon. Like in my case, it is long sleeve shirts for men, and it is going to give you results like this. And you have to go to the Helium 10 extension. You can install this extension from the Chrome or whichever other browser you are using. So you have to run the Helium 10 extension from this menu. This one on to the right top, like X-ray Amazon product research. You have to click on this, and this is going to give you the data like this in a form of like this list. And you have to apply a filter of hiding the sponsor results first. This is mandatory because it's going to give you duplicate results otherwise. And you have to click on the filters, and you have to check this box, hide sponsored products from the results. You have to apply the filters. After that, you can sort it by the revenue level data, or you can sort it by the ASIN sales as well, or in some categories. Like I prefer doing it sorted by the BSR as well, but in this case, as you can see, there are multiple other subcategories. So I have sorted it by the parent level revenues. So what you have to do is you have to do a bit of manual sorting here. Like let's say you are selling a kind of crew neck or V-neck long sleeve t-shirts, but here you can see you can find some other results of the polyester t-shirts, of the other like zipper with pockets. So you have to you have to like exclude those results from this list. Let's say like this one is not relevant to me, and this one also is not. So I'm gonna select those that are irrelevant to my product, and I'm gonna hit delete for those products, because it is going to give me irrelevant keywords against these products. And once I have like manually filtered this list, so all I have to do is I have to choose top 10 ASINs, top 10 products in terms of the revenues and the relevance. So I'm gonna just like click the top 10 ASINs from this list. So once I have let's say selected the top 10 ASINs, I have to run the Cerebro tool from here. Yes, you can go to the Cerebro tool from here. So it is going to give you the data something like this. You have to click on the get keywords after you have selected the top 10 ASINs. You can select 7 to 10 ASINs, but the best practice is you should select at least 10 ASINs. So I'm gonna paste those 10 ASINs here in the Cerebro. I'm gonna hit on the get keywords button, and this is going to reverse engineer these 10 products and get the keywords that are associated with these 10 ASINs. This is going to like take some time, and once done, we'll get a list of the keywords for these products. Alright, so here you go. We have 43,000 keywords for these 10 products definitely these are a lot of keywords that we cannot use all of these, and we have to use these custom filters to filter down this list. First of all, I'm gonna go with the search volume filter. I'm gonna put up a filter of minimum of a 500 in the search volume, and I'm gonna put another filter of the match type. Basically, this is going to give me the only organic keywords that these 10 competitors are ranking for. So I'm gonna hit on apply filters. So what once I hit the apply filters, so the 43,000 keywords are just trimmed down to 4,800 keywords. So this is also like, a big number in terms of keywords. I also have to like refine this list more further. So what I can do here is, like most of the refining I do is in the Google Sheets, like through the custom formulas. And one more thing that I can do here is I can I can apply a filter of. Okay, so this is going to give me the following data. Like you can see the keyword sales, cerebro, IQ score, search volume trend. These are the suggested bids and the sponsored number of ASINs against each particular search term, competing products, like number of the products competing for this search term. The CPR is basically the cerebro product rank, some kind of score that cerebro assign any particular keyword. We'll talk about this later, and the title density, and then this all of the data. So what I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna export this data into CSV, and then I have to go to the Google Sheets, and once the file is downloaded, I can export that data into here. I'm gonna I'm gonna save it like this. And in the Google Sheets, I'm gonna hit import file and import, then uploads. I have to browse that sheet, and I can import that sheet here into the Google Sheets and replace data as selected cell. So what it's going to do is basically import all of that data that was in that Cerebro sheet, and I have to basically now make this data more presentable and filter down further, like what metrics I do need for my keyword research, and what metrics I need to exclude from this sheet. So I'm gonna start with like this is Amazon brand, ABA total click share, conversion share. I don't need that for now. Keyword sales is a kind of handy tool. I'm gonna hide that. Cerebro IQ score, I don't need that. I'm gonna delete that column. And here is like Helium 10 suggested bid, I don't need that. And number of competing products, I need that. CPR, I'm gonna keep that column as well, because it's kind of gives you some insights about how competitive the keyword is. Title density is important, and you have to delete all of these irrelevant columns up to, let's say I'm gonna go to um, the position rank. So you have to delete or hide all of these columns. Like I'm gonna delete these, and from the position rank I'm gonna delete the relative rank, competitor rank, averages, and up till the first ASIN. So I'm gonna delete these columns as well. So now I have the data for all of the ASINs, and as you can see, there are the 9 ASINs column, and we have selected the 10 ASINs like during our X-ray research. Basically, what happens is the first row with the position rank name, it's basically the data for the first ASIN that you put up in the Cerebro. So what you can do is you can put up your ASIN here in as well, just to compare the ranks for each keyword with other competitors. Or if you don't have any, just you don't have any kind of sales history, so you can also consider putting up some other competitors ASIN on the first spot here. So we have filtered out some columns, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the filters, and so I'm gonna just put up some kind of formatting on this sheet, and this is going to give me a sheet like this. Okay, So I have the keyword phrases, I have the search volumes, I have the number of competing products, title density, and the ranks for each particular ASIN that I have used in the Cerebro. And like if you hover over these ASINs, you can also check the competitors you are researching for. And for this relevancy column, this is the most important column in this sheet. So what you have to do is you have to put another column into the left side of keyword phrases, and you have to put up a formula that what we call as a relevance formula, and how you can use it basically. So if you see here, you have to is equal to count if, and you have to select the range. So just let me quickly apply a formula real time here. So you have to hit is equal count if, and you have to put the brackets in, and you have to select the range of the ASIN, like you are researching all of the 10 ASINs. Then you have to put the comma, then inverted commas, and less than 30, and inverted commas and bracket close. So what it's going to do is it's going to check all of these 10 products, 10 ASINs, and check how many of these are ranked under 30. So you can consider putting up any other number like the 40, 50, like you are researching for. So this is going to give me a score, or a relevancy score, you can say. The score is 8. What does that mean? That means 8 of these 10 products, 10 ASINs are ranked under 30, under 30th rank for this particular search term. So this is going to give me a very, very useful insights. Like this particular search term is very important for my product, as 8 out of my 10 competitors are ranking under 30. That means they are getting majority of the sales from this search term. So all I have to do is I have to drag and drop this formula throughout my keyword research list, and and once it's implemented, I can simply go into filter and I can uncheck the 0, 1, 2, and 3. So what is going to give me, it's going to give me all of the keywords with a relevancy score of at least 7. So because the keywords having 0 relevance, or 1 or 2 or 3, are still a kind of very broad and irrelevant systems or keywords. So I'm gonna exclude those, and I'm gonna just keep the keywords with at least of the 7 relevance. So what once you have apply the formula, once you have applied the filters, so I'm gonna just check and the number of the keywords that I have. Now the total number of keywords has been trimmed down to 52. So still, if I'm going to, I have applied a filter of greater than 1000 search volume. So all of these 52 keywords has a search volume of more than 1000. So if I go here and I put up a filter of 500, so how many keywords I'm gonna get? As you can see, there are a lot, like 116 keywords. Like there's been some formatting issue, but you can fix that later on. So okay, so this is how you can basically run the Cerebro, and how you can like get the keywords for your top competitors. So some other useful insights that you can get from this list is you can differentiate these keywords based on different routes basically used in this keyword list. As you can see there, like there are multiple keywords with different routes. Like this one is with the cotton long sleeve shirt man, and this one is with dry fit, this one is with moisture wicking. So there are multiple routes basically. These are the use cases of the product, and as you can see, all of these systems has different search volume brackets. Like the highest one is with the 50,000 searches per month is long sleeve shirts for men, and this is a kind of very, very generic keyword. So if you're selling kind of t-shirts and or some kind of v-neck, or some kind of long sleeve t-shirts with pockets or with zips, so you have to further dive deep in this list to identify the relevant routes with your product. And as you can see, like we can find a few more routes here in this list as well. So you can just apply here the filter here in the keyword phrase list, and let's say I'm gonna clear all of these, and I'm only looking for the keywords which has the cotton element in this. So I'm gonna select all these. So as you can see, the demand for the cotton long sleeve shirt man is only this much, like only 4,700 searches for three keywords. Maybe there are some other keywords with like less than 500 search volume, but you can also like later on remove the filter and get those keywords out and target those keywords in the broad match campaigns or in the phrase match campaigns to discover more keywords for this cotton route. So this is how you can basically differentiate between the routes, and you can test out different sets of keywords for your product in the PPC campaigns and find out like what route works best for your product. So now that you have your keywords data, now it's time to understand what it means and how to use it in the smarter way. So let's go over the key metrics one by one. And the first one is the search volume. So this tells you that how many people are actually searching for that particular search term on Amazon per month. So the higher the search volume is, the more demand that particular keyword or that product has. But don't just go for the big numbers. Make sure keyword is also relevant to your product as well. So the next thing is a competitor rank average. This shows that how well your top competitors are ranking for this keyword. If most of them are ranking high, it means that this keyword is important in your niche. It also means that you'll need to work harder to beat them in terms of the competition, in terms of the PPC, and the CPC would be high for that particular keyword as well, as most of your competitors are ranking for that keyword. That means they are kind of running ads as well. So the competition for that keyword would be higher, but the demand as well, because they are getting the most of their sales from that keyword. The next thing is the relative rank. This tells that how your product ranks compared to others for that same keyword. If your relative rank is low, it's a signal that you have room to improve, and it is in that case if you have put your ASIN in the first spot in the cerebro while doing the keyword research. Then next up we have the sponsored ranks. So what does that mean? That means like how well your competitors are rankings in terms of sponsored, and what are the keywords they are paying to get ranked. If a keyword has like a kind of good sponsored rank average, that means your competitors are bidding on that particular keyword and they are generating more sales from that keyword most likely as well. And so that indicates that CPC and the competition for that particular keyword would be high, as well as most of your competitors are targeting that keyword. So you can get some key insights from here as well. Like you can go to your Amazon PPC manager and campaign manager, and you can put that keyword in your PPC campaign in the exact match, and you can just get an idea of the suggested bid. And if the bid is not that much high, but still your competitors are like doing sponsored ads for that keyword, and they are most likely generating good sales out of that keyword as well, so you can consider targeting that keyword in your PPC campaigns. And if a keyword does not have a good sponsored rank average, that means that keyword is a kind of hidden, or that keyword is not useful at all, because no one is targeting that keyword in PPC campaigns and no one is ranking sponsored for that keyword. So what you can do is you can give it a try, and you can target that keyword if you are converting good, but you have to keep in mind that that keyword should be relevant enough to target in PPC. So it's not like that you can target any other random keywords in sponsored ads that has a lower sponsored rank average, because competition would be low. But the matter is, competition should be low, but the relevance is also a matter. So the keyword should be relevant and should have a lower competition to win in PPC. Yes, to win in PPC and get more traffic and get the cheaper traffic and to convert well. The next thing is the title density. What is title density? It is basically the number of times a keyword is present in the titles on the page one of any search result page. So lower the title density is, the higher the chances of getting ranked easily for that keyword. Let's say a keyword is having only 5 title density. What does that mean? That means 5 out of the 48 results, 5 sellers have used that particular keyword into their title. And if you find that keyword relevant to your product, and that has a good search volume as well and has a good relevance with your product, you can consider putting that keyword into your title. This is going to give you a leverage over the like other sellers who has not put that keyword into their title, and you can get ranked easier than those sellers for that keyword. All right, so we have discussed about that, how we can fetch the keywords from Helium 10 Cerebro, how we can do manual refining, how we can do how we can formulate the sheet to fetch out the best keywords, like for the keywords that our competitors are ranking good and making sales, and how we can identify different routes from our keyword list, and what are the metrics that the Helium 10 Cerebro file gives us, and how we can use that. So if you have still kind of any questions regarding the keyword list using Helium 10 Cerebro, or any of the questions, you can drop down into the comment section. I'll help you out of that. Thank you.